Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play series. It's been a while since I played this character. I usually do my recordings in like mass. Like I'll do like 4 or 5 recordings back to back to back to back to back, and then I'll put them up throughout the week. That's usually the easiest way to go about it. So what that usually means, it depends. Sometimes I do a lot of leveling in between videos. And this video, I'm going to be working on getting my way up to Braflox. I actually had to transfer one of my alts from Sargatanas onto Gilgamesh in order to raid with it. Had to gear it up on my Bard and everything. But I'm leveling Monk on it at the same time. I got from 30 to 40 on Monk in that character in about a day. And then I realized that I could have just done that all on this character. But it's, I mean, they needed it. They needed me to have it done ASAP. So, this character, don't worry, doesn't mean I'm going to neglect this character, but I do need to spend some time. I don't even have blood for blood. I beat turn 13, but I don't have blood for blood. So, well, at least I could say I've beaten turns 10 through 13 on 2 characters. And unfortunately, that character is also back to playing Bard. I just need to go to Minfilia. Yeah, all right. So after all this time of escaping Bard, I had to play it again. Everyone's just like, please, pay on, pay on, pay on. And the other Bard is like, yeah, pay on for me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that pay on's so good. I'm so glad that's not me singing that pay on. Oh, man. So because this is a new player series, I know I'm talking a lot of endgame stuff right now while I'm doing this. This is more of a story time with Mr. Happy video. Like I said, the other one should have been named. So what I'm talking about right now, I'm talking about coil, I'm talking about turns, I'm talking about bards. So, coil and turns, basically, it's an endgame dungeon that you do with 8 people that is exceedingly more difficult than most of the 4-man content, and even most of the... It's basically the hardest content in the game, depending on which turns you're doing. A turn is basically a single encounter with a boss. Maybe it has some enemies that you have to kill before you get to that boss, but that's basically what a turn is. And it's the majority of what you'll be doing at level 50 after you geared up your characters. There's 13 turns currently. The first coil is made up of turns 1 through 5. The second coil is made up of turns 6 through 9. And the final coil is made up of 10 through 13. There's a total of 12 encounters because turn 3 absolutely does not count for anything. And we'll be doing those later. Don't worry. This series, I really want to get this character to 50. So it slows me down a little bit when I have to record everything I do on this character, because I don't want to leave you guys out of the loop. That's the big thing. This is a Let's Play series, and I don't want to leave you guys out of the loop, because, like, for example, one thing I love doing is watching the League of Legends Championship Series. So you know what I do during the League of Legends? I do things that I don't need to record, like, I mean, leveling in alts, or leveling a class on this alt that I don't want to, you know, I don't feel like I need to do all of that. You know, like I don't feel like I need to show every little thing I do on this character. But when I'm progressing through the story, going and doing all the quests, picking out my rewards, which, by the way, I just totally wasn't paying attention because I was talking to you guys. I just gave up a Sphene earring or something like that. Oh my god. Alright, so Limps Elements it is. Luckily, I could just take the boat over, so I don't have to teleport. Follow my own advice for once. Yeah, when I'm progressing my main character, it's a lot different than when I'm progressing my alt. The only thing I don't usually include when I'm playing this character versus when I'm recording this character is when I'm, like, doing my duty roulette or my challenge logs or whatnot. It's like, do 5 dungeons, like, nobody wants to see that. To put it frankly, no one wants to see that. No one's like, yeah, show me your challenge log. Show me how awesome your Q times are as a healer so I can hate you because I'm a DPS. Pretty much what it is in a nutshell. And I learned that I can level very, very fast when not restricted by the main story. The main story makes it so that I am at least moving around and what I'm doing a bunch of different things, as opposed, you know, fade or leave grinding or whatever path I decide to go, dungeon grinding, whatever. But man, I got to court this on my other alt when I was leveling my monk, and I was like, I hate this place. I'm waiting for my challenge logs to come back. I hate this place so much. I really do. Oh, and I should have taken the Arcanist Guild Ethernet. It's alright. I like talking to you guys. I haven't streamed Final Fantasy 14 all week. I've been streaming Final Fantasy 7. By the time you see this, I won't be streaming Final Fantasy 7 anymore, most likely. Because this video, I think, is coming out Monday the 23rd. And Tuesday, we have the Gold Saucer. I got some really awesome news about the Gold Saucer. I totally forgot about this. So, when they announced that the Gold Saucer was going to be unlockable at level 15, I never even realized. That means trial accounts can go to the Gold Saucer. Which means that, like, somebody who's playing the game, they're like, I don't know if I want to get this game. Then they go to the Gold Saucer, like, holy it's the Gold Saucer. Oh my god, there's Chocobo racing here. There's triple try. I'm going to have to make a video, like, with a trial account, just showing, hey, just so you know, the one thing, I'll call it the one thing you have to do when playing the Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn trial. That's what I'll call it. And people will be like, yo, that's a good idea. Alright, I might as well just walk out the gate then. Might as well just do that. Yeah, so that's the plan. I'm gonna level this character. The next big video. See, the thing is about Braflox, I've mentioned Braflox since, like, what, part 5 or 6 of the series, and I mentioned it as the dungeon that I probably wanted to go back and play every job on, because that's the midway point. By that point, the jobs you're playing, well, first of all, at this point, it's the first dungeon you're doing as a job, most likely, because Hawk Manor, give or take, depending on what level you were, you may or may not be a job. But Braflox is the first dungeon you should absolutely have your job. It's also the first dungeon that really helps to have good gear, cross-class skills. It's really the first test as a new player. Let me get this out of the way. It's really your first test as a new player. So me going in and healing it, okay, I've been doing that throughout the entire series pretty much. That's the perfect dungeon to level up a tank, get it to level 32, maybe 33, because going into Braflox at level 32 sucks. And actually show, hey, you got to do these things with your role. You got to make sure that you're moving the boss. You got to make sure that you're popping cooldowns at certain times. So just really, you know, what's the word? Is it exasperate? Is that the word I'm looking for right now? You just really have to drill into everyone's head that this is the first, like, real dungeon you're going to do. Hawk Manor's pretty close, but Braflox is a major step up from Hawk Manor. And then after that, you go into Titan Normal Mode and Sunken Temple. Things just start getting difficult for new players at that point. Especially if you're a seasoned MMO veteran, probably won't be too bad. But if you're new to MMOs, which a lot of people that play Final Fantasy 14 are, it's kind of like the premier first MMO to play, because it's so beginner friendly that yeah, it's just, I've seen so many new players get completely destroyed, have their self-confidence completely destroyed by that dungeon. Now, with that in mind, I should probably start getting, I was about to pick up the crumpets, but honestly, I think I should be picking up tank gear at this point, because I'm gonna have to level my tank. Hey, I'm level 32. And he's giving away weapons. Oh, now I have free cure. I love it. Is this the guy with the rock competition? Please tell me no. Oh, I thought that was a Marauder quest for some reason. I hope it is. This is definitely the rock quest. So now I just got a new passive skill that's great for white mages. And remember how I said I wasn't just spamming Cure 2 because it was stronger? Well, now when I use Cure 1, there's a chance for me to get a free Cure 2. Let's see if I can proc it. Any day now. Any day now. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't proc a lot. Come on, we'll get one. I promise. Come on. Oh, for the love of God, come on. Am I doing this wrong? Is this just not how the passive works, or am I just this unlucky? This is unbelievable. No, there's no way. Come on. Come on. Traits. Free cure. 50% chance at the MP cost. Oh my God. It's 15% the dream. Come on. Just give me a free cure. I'm trying to show them what it'll look like when you get a free cure. I can't get. Maybe I just can't get it on myself. Maybe it's because I have Cleric Stance on. Watch, I'm going to go 1-for-1 right here. Free Cure procs. There's one. And then this will cost no MP. So that's why that's the exact skill that in the last dungeon I was like, hey, what am I trying to do here? How do I play this game again? I forgot. All right, I lost my train of thought. In the last video when I was in Hawk Manor and I had Cure 2, but I said, hey, you see how I'm not just spamming Cure 2 even though it's the stronger cure? It's because you'll get free cures. So if you're gonna use a cure, Cure 2 is like your big. If you don't have a free cure, it's like, oh, you know, I'll use it still, but for big healing only. Like, it doesn't become my de facto go-to heal skill, was the point I was trying to make. And free cures are absolutely going to be a big part of that. Like I said in the last video, it's still, you're still going to use Cure 2. I mean, you saw me using it. I would DPS, let the tank get really low, and then hit him with a Cure 2, and he'd go back to full. Cost a lot of MP, but that's one good use for it, you know. At level 50, I can't wait to explain how white mages should be participating in speedruns, or even not even in speedruns. Like, it doesn't have to be a speed run, but how to help speed up dungeons overall. Did I get a new sword? I could have swore I picked up like a high level sword, and so therefore I don't need that. That's level 24. That's not really high level. Maybe I put it away on my retainer. I don't remember. I honestly, because these videos are like a week apart when I record them, I have to recollect everything I just did, because I don't remember. Search for Goobos. Alright. Gee, I wonder where the Goobos might be. Also, there it is. See? I remember I remember where skills are. I don't need to be reminded. I remember Protect was there. Oh, for the love of Is this necessary? Is this Oh, alright. Well, we're gonna be here for a while. Hey! That's apparently become my new thing on my live stream, where whenever somebody comes into the stream, I go, hey! And then whenever something exciting happens, I go, hey! I don't know why, but everybody seems to like it. So, it's become a norm for me. Just go, hey! Welcome to the stream, hey! Hey! And that all started from when I remember those turns I was explaining earlier, you know, the whole coil and turns thing. I got a weapon from the final one, and that was my response to getting the weapon. We beat the fight. I was like, all right, what's gonna drop? And then I saw it was my daggers for my ninja, and I was like, hey. All right, I'll stop doing that now. Okay, is there anything here? Oh, I think I'll grab the scepter, because that's the DPS job I'm gonna be trying to do Braflox on. That's gonna. Oh. To think I'm going to have to level a DPS job to eventually sit in queue for 30 minutes is disaster. Excuse me. I actually queued to an in-progress one pretty quickly. Alright. Well, this doesn't seem fair. How come you have such a small boulder, you parter of seas, you? And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. These boulders are exactly alike. What are you talking about? I don't see any difference between these two boulders. Damn, you weak, son. Come on, I'm a white mage. I should just hit his boulder. give him the edge. What do you, oh. Hey! I'm the one job in the game that can get rid of paralysis. You picked the wrong job to pick on, buddy. Only killing's against the rules. Who says I can't cast Paralyze on my opposite number? Well, in that case, if that's the only thing that's against the rules, then pretty get fucked. Oh, he's resistant to it. Come on. That's lame. That's lame. You're not going to get away with this. What kind of bomb is that? I'd be kind of worried if some random dude just had a bomb that was like pure energy, because that's what that thing is right there. 15 seconds? Really? Could you... You know, when... Why'd you have to buy a bomb that had such a long timer? What a fool. Hey, you know, maybe if you use this ability on your boulder, you know, it might die faster. You might have won this competition if only you had done that. But you know what? Hindsight's 50-50. Yeah, come on, just keep swinging at me. I gotta admit, it's a pretty cool attack. But, you're an idiot. Take a quick sip of my coffee real quick. Because quick needs to be said twice in that sentence. Alright, now I need to go up to Costa del Sol. This is actually where the last enemy for my hunting log is also. So, this is pretty convenient. Can you see Costa del Sol from here? No, you can't, can you? That'd be pretty cool if you could. I mean, this does lead into, yeah, Eastern Lenosha. You'd expect that you'd, I don't know, be able to see it. I guess this is, okay, never mind. It looks like the same landmass, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but yeah, here we go. This is the last enemies I need for my rank 3 hunting log. Still an important thing to keep up with your hunting logs. Even if the EXP isn't that good, it's, I mean, okay. I've been saying this whole time that higher up, it's not that good. Let me elaborate on that a little bit more. So, the hunting log is not good just based on you gotta teleport, you gotta kill a few enemies, and it's not a whole lot of experience points. But for killing 3 to 5 enemies, it's really good. Like, it's like, oh, I killed 3 enemies, there's a bonus 15,000 experience points or whatever it is later on. It's just not a lot. Like, I'd rather, if I'm gonna move around and teleport around, I'd rather, you know, be doing my story, or I'd rather be fate grinding or leave grind. Like, there are just things that require the same amount of movement that are more rewarding. It's still good by comparison of what you're doing. It's just a lot of effort to do those things. Speaking of which, now I have my next hunting log open. Where is my next hunting log? Central Shroud? Really? Come on, why do you got... This is what I'm talking about. They're sending me back there again. And then Raincatcher's Gully. Well, I guess that's where this is going to be. But, like, I'm going to have to go out of my way to do some of these, I imagine. I don't think the main story sends me back there anymore. And then Corthus will be, like, most of the end. Yeah. Actually, they're kind of spread out. They're a lot more spread out than my... What job is it? Then my monk. My monks, like, the entire last 4 sets were all at Corthus. And I was like, wow, this is really convenient. And this is totally not anything like that. The big thing I really want to do is catch up to the... Oh, I'm at a rest... Oh, that's right. I didn't log out where I could get rested. Idiot. I'm an idiot. Yep. Should have logged out in a place where I get rested XP, considering I was AFK. I didn't play this character for a week, so that probably would have been a good idea. Maybe. I think that would have been a good idea. I'm not 100% certain. And this is where the lesson comes in. Always log off in a place where you'll generate rested XP. I think I said that in, like, the first video. Where did I log this character on? That's what I'm trying to remember, because where you saw me start this video is not where I logged off on this character. I mean, you could obviously see that if you went from the last part to this part. But I'm trying to think of where I actually logged off. I could just go back and check. I literally have video evidence of where I was. I'm just not going to use it. I'm not going to stop the video right now to go back and check. Come on. Come on. But getting caught up in the main story is, I want to do it now. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to do all these, I'm going to end up doing all these challenge logs. I'm going to get ahead of it again. And the dungeon, it's just, I want the dungeons to be worth something when I do them. That's really the big thing. I want to go into a level 32 dungeon around 33 or 34 and be like, all right, well, the gear I'm going to get out of this is going to be good. If I get any at all, it's going to be pretty good. I don't want it to be like, oh, well, that's a good dungeon. This is good gear. I'll use it on my other character because I'm friggin' 4 levels above this dungeon. Therefore, it's useless to me. Not that it's useless. It could still be an upgrade. It's just I could probably buy better gear than that at that point. That's why I'm really trying to keep up with the Grand Company. That's the big thing. That's like the biggest thing, actually. All right, let me actually do a side quest here, because this is a place I will absolutely not come back to do side quests on my other characters. Even though it's a camp, I just know I won't. So I might as well do side quests that are in this area. Speak with did I just have a stroke? I think I just had a stroke. Words were trying to come out of my mouth, and then they didn't, and then I just started making fun of myself. I think that was a stroke. I'm pretty convinced that was a stroke. Stroke of genius, maybe. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright. I wish I got EXP for that. I should really put these mounts somewhere where I don't have to. God, I took 2 steps. I have to get right back on one. Oh. Yeah, I should probably put my mount someplace on my cross hotbar. So, you know, I don't have to keep going and getting my mouse, which I'm about to have to do again in 2 seconds. Yep. Yep. Oh, wait, no, I won't. No, I won't. I already reached out to grab it, but that's what she said. Anyway. Hello. That's 1. We have a burly dancer. We have a hardy dancer. Oh, and hey, those are enemies for my hunting log. So, hi. Hi. I'm not even doing the, the DPS rotation. These things move so slow, though. Look how slow. Why even be flying if this is how slow you're gonna move? Like, I would not be happy if I was given the ability to fly, and that's how I used it. Moving at, the speed of smell to catch my enemies. Is this? Yeah, this is Conjurer 34. So, at least there's one enemy here. There's also the one in Raincatcher's Gully. I'm gonna have to go to Raincatcher's Gully anyway. So, I mean, I'll get those done. It's just going back to Sorrel Haven sucks. It sucks. Honestly, I should probably just wait. There's probably a quest I'll have to do that'll require me to kill those enemies. That was my recommendation to you guys. I told you the hunting log will almost always line up. Where the heck is this? Oh, my... I gotta go all the... No! I guess I might as well do it now. That's so far away. Why do I have to go all the way? Well, I guess I might as well do Sorrel Haven now. I still have 3 Aetheryte tickets. I think I'm gonna use them. Because unlike when I usually say don't teleport, that is a really long trip for one quest. So I'm gonna hand in this quest right here. And is that the quest is that the fate nobody does? No, that's actually a fate people do. I don't know if they're doing it at this hour. Oh, yep, they are. There's the progress bar. So normally I would be like, this is why favorite locations are a good thing. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go to Central Shroud. I'm gonna do the hunting log, and then I'm gonna go and I don't know why I get off my mount. Old habits die hard. I'm gonna teleport over to the Central Shroud. And I'm going to run up to Sorrel Haven and do my hunting log. And then I'm going to run down. I'm not going to teleport again. I say that now, but let's see if I actually manage to keep my word on that one. I don't think I will. Oh, man. The thing is, it's like, I could teleport all. If I just sent myself Gil from my main character somehow, like if I just, joined D&T, you know, use the company chest to give myself some gil, then I'd be good. I could teleport everywhere. But that's not the point of this character, man. I don't want to do it. And new people are going to have these Aetheryte tickets, so they're going to be poor. I'm a bad example. Okay. Anyway. Done being a bad example. From now on, we're going to be the best example ever. That's not going to happen. Just letting you know, it's not going to happen. I'm lying. I'm lying to you right now. But at least I'm being honest that I'm lying. What? Okay. Okay, so what enemies do I need here? I guess I should have answered. Lindworms are over here. I can see them from here. And then I need the bogies. Bogies are even farther west. Alright. God, that's so annoying. To have the last one at Bloodshore and then... oh, wait. I see a Fate with bogeys over there. I wonder if those are the... oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do... I accidentally turned Cleric Stance on and off real quick for no reason. Speaking of on and off real quick, has anybody ever seen the show The It Crowd? If you haven't and you're like a computer nerd, you should totally see that show. Because when I started working IT in the city back a few years ago, when that was my job before this, that was my first assignment. Hey, it's White Joker. That was my first assignment, was to watch the first season. I literally sat down for an internship, and the guy was like, all right, so your first assignment, have you ever seen the show The It Crowd? And I was like, no, I've never even heard of it. He's like, okay, so your first assignment is to go watch the entire first season of that show. And I was like, okay, is that it? It's like, yeah, that's it. That's your first assignment. It's like, all right, fine. I'll get paid. This is a paid internship, right? Yep. All right, well, sure. I'll definitely go watch a TV show and get paid at the same time. That sounds like a great plan. Did I say the city or New York City? Here in Jersey, the city is New York City, but I know that, like, it's not the only city. There are other, places that refer to their big cities as the city. So it's kind of selfish of me to just call it that, because you don't know that's what we call it. And to you, the city is something else. The city, literally, if you live in a town outside of a city, that nearest city is the city your entire childhood. Now, this is a pretty easy Fate. Maybe I should do it just to get a little bit of bonus XP. I mean, this is technically a Let's level. I'm not going to call it that because that sounds so stupid. And after going back and seeing that I did it 3 times, I'm like, wow, yeah, I'm going to never do that again. Just because that name, no. Like... Nobody who plays 14 is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch someone level. Well, that's what you're doing right now, but you know what I mean. It's not the most exhilarating of titles, is what I'm trying to say. Wow, that's only 4 enemies. That's like a third of the Fate done because no one's here. I don't think anyone's done this Fate since Final Fantasy 14 came out. Like, I think that's how long this Fate has been waiting to get completed. I'm like 90% confident in that. And I get another 12,000 XP. The big thing is that I'm absolutely going to use my challenge logs, but I'm probably going to go against my own advice and use them to level my tank and my Black Mage. Just because I kind of have to. I want to level those jobs. The one thing that's absolutely going to get wasted on those jobs is the leave quests. I also have all the quests that I left up for myself to go back and do, which we'll pretend that I'm actually going to go back and do. Which you should. If you're in those areas, which you will be, because if you're doing leaves and fates, you'll eventually go back to those areas anyway. I'm doubtful in my own remembrance of saying, hey, I did that, so I'll do it. I probably won't. But you won't. But don't worry, because it won't be on camera. So it's like I could just tell you that I did it, right? And you guys will accept me for that, right? Because I'm being honest with you. I'm going to say that I did them, but I'm not going to do them. And this conversation's been going on for too long now. Anyway, moving on. Holy moly! I crit that thing like 5 times in a row. There actually are some really good fates up here for leveling in this level range. Unfortunately, there's 2 giant helio, whatever those things are called. The Malboros, the big Malboros that I mentioned in, I think it was Let's Level Part 3. It was Part 2 or 3. Where I say, hey, everybody hates these things because there's a fate here that makes you hate these things. And so now everyone hates those things. Alright, I need some MP. I cannot wait to get shot. If anything's going to speed up my leveling experience, it's either going to be A, actually putting ethers on my bar, which I haven't done, or B... Seriously? Oh, I must have vendored all my ether. Alright, so don't vendor all... Oh, wait, there's my ethers. There we go. That was totally not worth a damn. A whole dam. Like a beaver-built dam. When I was a kid... Here's another story time. When I was a kid, in school, or in like, or not even in school, in like young kid TV shows, like to kind of like teach you things. You know, you learn pretty early on that beavers build dams. You know, that's like a normal thing. So, but I didn't yet know as a kid that like people built dams too, or like, or even what purpose they served, any dam at all. So, here's the embarrassing part. I may or may not have thought that humans trained beavers to build dams. That may or may not have been a reality in my childhood. I'm not going to say that it was, but I'm also not going to say that it wasn't. I'm going to leave the interpretation up to my viewers. But I may or may not have thought that humans trained beavers to build dams for them. And that's why it was really confusing when one of my school field trips was taking us to a dam. Or to a reservoir, actually, I should say. It wasn't to a dam, it was to a reservoir. And that was not a good day in school for me, because imagine being the like 6 or 7-year-old that goes to the reservoir field trip. He's in his group of friends, and I say to them, "Where are all the beavers?" And they go, "What do you mean?" It's like, well, they have that dam there, but where are all the beavers that built it and maintained it? And luckily, they didn't know what I was talking about, but the parents that were there on the other they thought it was pretty funny. And looking back, that's mean. Don't laugh at me. I was young. I didn't know. That show Angry Beavers made me think that beavers could build these awesome dams. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what age I was when I watched Angry Beavers, but that show absolutely did not help in me realizing that humans did not hire beavers to build dams. I feel like there was an episode of Angry Beavers where that was a reality. All I remember are those cheese logs from that show. They used to eat these cheese logs. I don't remember what they were called, but every time I saw them eat one, it made me crave combos. You know, the little pretzels with the cheese in them. It's a snack. It's like a bite-sized snack that you can buy. Fuck, now I want combo. Excuse my language, but I really want combos now. I actually haven't eaten breakfast yet. My stomach's growling. My nose is stuffy for whatever reason. And, I'm hungry. That's the bottom line. Maybe I should actually cook breakfast after I do this quest. Maybe. I'm not going to say that I'm going to make breakfast, but I'm not going to say that I'm not going to make. That's going to be my thing from now on. Whenever I have to say something that's embarrassing, that's what I'm going to say. I'm like, I'm not going to say that I did that, but I'm not going to say that I didn't do it. I just want to see if anyone's doing this fate in here. Anybody? Anybody killing Sirocco? Nope. Must be doing a different fate. This is actually a really popular area to do fate grinding from, like, I don't know what level range anymore for this anyway. It's like 20-something to, like, almost 30. And then you can go to Costa del Sol. Or Casta del Sol, as some people like to call it. Casta del Sol. So, I'm hearing Tranquil. I'm pretty sure that South Shroud has a bunch of hunting log enemies. I know where Big Mouth Aurobons are. Those are down here. Mammaljaw infiltrators are at Bronze Lake. I knew that. Gigantoads are Eastern Lenosha. I knew that. I'll have to go to those eventually. Southern Thanolin, Sagoli. What is with this one? This one sucks. Do I need Adamantoises? I don't think I need it. Yeah, I don't need Adamantoises, surprisingly, on this job. I already know where those are. And then it's Corthus, Snake Molt. I might actually be able to go kill the Snake Molt ones now, even though I'm only level, 32. Just because I'm a healer, it makes it pretty easy to do. Pretty easy. I gotta say it like that. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna kill these enemies, and then I am gonna go make breakfast. I think I'm gonna make an omelet. Omelet. I like omelets. I still need to finish my coffee, too. I don't want my coffee to get room temperature. Actually, I like room temperature coffee. I'm a weirdo like that. Damn, I just realized. For the level 32 hunting log for Conjurer, You need to kill like 16 enemies. Unless, well, I need to kill 4 of these Orobons, and then I think I need 2 sandworms or something. I don't know, but you need a lot of enemies. Holy moly. That's a lot. I'm not used to having to kill so many enemies. Like, some of them you need to kill 5 enemies, but that's like just one set. But this I need to kill a lot. And they're all over the place, too. I don't even know when I go to the Sagoli Desert next. I don't know when that is. It's gotta be soon. I just don't know when. There's gotta be more Orobons than that. Yes, there are. Wow, how did I miss these things the first time around? I ran right past these to get to the other ones, too. Oh, well. Oh, well. Damn. I have so much leveling to do on this account before Heaven's Word. I gotta get this character raid ready. I gotta make sure that my other character's 100% raid ready. Okay, that's not a lot. I'm just lazy. How about that? I like that answer better. It has nothing to do... Excuse me, I had a hiccup right there. Hopefully that doesn't continue. I have... And it happened when I was trying to... Let me take a quick big inhale because I was trying to breathe there and didn't work, so... Alright. I think I'm good to go. I should probably blow my... It's not even in my note. I don't know. Every morning I just have... Like, a lot of people point out, Happy, you're always saying that you're sick. It's not even sick. It's just in the mornings. My mornings suck. When I wake up, my mornings suck. That's just what it is. It's nothing more. Also, I do have a bunch of quests here. I should probably do these too. Anyone see Sirocco? Sirocco? Yeah, it's right there. It's got 7 minutes left. Somebody probably needs it for their hunting log. Oh, pff, idiot. Idiot. Where does this even go? Is this a path over here? Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever done these. No, I have to have done these side quests at some point. Because I'm pretty sure these side quests aren't here on my main character. So I have to have done these at some point. Alright. Well, I'm just going to pick up the lumber. We love these kind of quests, don't we? We love these quests. We'll always have Ulda. Oh, you know what I like doing? Just run to the next one. Pretend that enemy doesn't even exist. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Never mind. Oh, is it gonna make it? Oh, I made it. I'm awesome. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. If you don't know where that's from, you really need to play Smite. Like, even if you're not a fan of MOBAs like Dota, League of Legends, just play Smite. If you're a fan of MMOs, I feel like you'll at least like Smite long enough to get to the point where you can see, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. Because that's all anybody used to spam when I played that game. I wonder if that exact one is still in the game. I hope it is. Oh, whoops, I gotta use the item to weaken it. Wait, do I? This thing's strong as knobs, dude. I have to use this item. There's no way. Alright, you're pissing me off now. You're getting on my nerves. Luckily, I'm a white mage, so I have the answer. Oh my... You're asleep. Stop attacking. There we go. I didn't even... The quest itself tells me to do that, but the thing on the side didn't even tell me that's what I was using it for. I just figured it out. I've done enough quests in my day to know. To know the truth when I see it. This thing still has a lot of health. I'm not gonna lie. I'm 50 Tyson. So yeah, this is basically story time. I saw for the first time a video on YouTube that I don't know how I've never seen this video before. It's a video of a potato farmer, which doesn't sound funny, and it's not. Like, that's his job. But the words he decides to use to describe his life, I couldn't help but laugh. Basically, he talks about how, you know, because he's a potato farmer, his family is all potato farmers, you know, how his life is only about, you know, potatoes. He doesn't have time for anything else. Now, when I put it like that, it sounds like, you know, an interesting story. The story of a potato farmer. Obviously, it doesn't sound quite as exciting when I put it like that, but, you know, you kind of wonder, you know, about those. No, you don't. Basically, it sounds more interesting the way I put it. But the way that he puts it is so funny. He goes like, my veins, I have potato blood in my veins. My life is potato. He doesn't say it like that, but it's still like the way I hear it is like that. He's like, my life is potato. I don't know why it's so funny. It's because he says it exactly like that. He's like, I have potato blood in my veins. My life is potato. You seriously have to see the potato video. If you haven't seen the potato video, you're missing out. That's all I'm going to say. And then it keeps... One day you realize the potato is going... You take care of the potato, and one day it will leave you. And it makes me sad. It's so funny. It shouldn't be funny, but it's one of those things that, you know, like, you understand, you get it. It's really not that funny. But the way that it's shown to you is hilarious. My life is potato. Is your life potato? My life's potato. And I think on the potato note, that should be the end of this video. Because I'm hungry. I gotta go eat, guys. That's the big thing. It's 10 a.m. I haven't even eaten yet. What reward should I take? I'm never gonna use these potions. So I might as well take the headpiece. Like I said, get my tank ready. No. That's one quest I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do the leave quest, and then I'll be done with this video. How about that? How about that? My life is potato. I want to make a character name now that's called My Life is Potato. My life, first name is Potato, last name. That's it. Mr. Happy 1227 channel is being changed. This is the now My Life is Potato channel. I hope we had a good run with the first name, but I think it's time for a change. And my change is potato. My life is potato. Alright, so I need 5 poached hides. This is a pretty easy one. This is one of those ones where I don't even need to, like, do anything. Like, enemies are going to spawn and I'm going to ignore them. Realistically, that's a waste of experience points. What the heck is this? Bruce Diff Reed. Why do I feel like that's an RMT? It probably isn't. But, man, that was a random friend request. I'm going to leave that friend request over there for now. In case it is an RMT. You never know. Because what will sometimes happen... Well, what happened for a little while is they would send... RMT would send people friend requests. And then they would use those friend requests as an ability to get, like... To send you mail. To spam you with mail. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. Fuck that. Level 1 character. Yeah, that's an RMT if I've ever seen one. Excuse my language again. I apologize. I'm getting... It's because I'm hungry. Have you ever seen those Snickers commercials? You're not yourself when you're hungry? Well, I mean, actually, I curse like a sailor, so that's not true at all. I really do. In outside of, like, what... Because what... See? And now he's going to spam me with friend requests, so I got to block him. I actually have never had this happen to me. I've never had... I've never had... an RMT add me as like I've heard of it happening to other people. What the heck did I just type? But I've never had it happen to me. Actually, now I don't remember his name. Can he send me another? Can he send me another friend request so I can block him properly? I'm not even kidding. Can you send me one more so I can make sure I know to spell? Actually, it's Bruce. Yeah, it's in my friggin' chat log. All right. What am I looking for? Blacklist. Where's my blacklist? Here it is. Just in case you try to send me one more. So his name is Bruce SDF Reed. Just in case. Cannot. Oh, wow. He got banned already? That was fast. Holy moly. I think I got banned within seconds. Dude, Square Enix, props to you. Holy moly. I've never seen that. I've never gone to blacklist somebody and they're just gone. Well, there's always, well, no, even if he's off, I don't know, maybe he needs to be online. Maybe he logged off. Tried twice. He's like, Mr. Happy doesn't want to be my friend. Mr. Happy, why? Mr. Happy, why? That's totally what happened. It's totally what happened. I don't know why we would think anything else happened. Do I need to go into the other zone to do this quest? Or is my life potato? No. Okay. Let me just do this. I didn't even see that quest down here. I got distracted by the other one with the Agark agark flies, whatever the heck they were called. Is your life potato? I love that. I love that clip so much. That should be the name of this video. My life. No, because that's gonna garnish a bunch of garner a bunch of false views. I would love to be able to do that without like people being like, you're just doing it because it attracts more views that way. If you put my life as potato in the title, people are gonna click it like no matter what. And then they're gonna go through the whole video wondering why the title is my life is potato. And then they're gonna get there and they're gonna be like, that was stupid. Dislike. But I love that clip. It's just that clip, it feels like a piece of me. It feels like it matters to me. I love potatoes. I do love potatoes. In fact, with lunch today, I'm going to make a potato. I'm sure that clip sells mad potatoes. Like somebody just like, yo man, I watched this clip about my life as potato, and now I'm really hungry for potatoes. I guarantee you it's a marketing scheme. That was the plan all along. I figured it out, guys. Illuminati are real. They set the potatoes in motion. All right, I seriously need to get off this potato thing. I think this is a sign that I really do need to go eat, because it doesn't help that I'm hungry. It really doesn't help that all I'm talking about is potatoes. I don't even have potato bread. Like if I wanted to get this out of my head. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. The leave quest one is done. I already have a steel cuirass. Let's go with the silver pieces. Get that done. Camp Tranquil. Might as well just grab the ethers. I'm not going to grab anything else. Alright. I'm going to accept this next quest, and then I'm going to go make breakfast. So, thank you for watching another part. I hope you enjoyed story time. I don't think I'm going to call this video that, but I got to find a clever title for something. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part. Hopefully, I can level a little bit faster in the next part. Until then, take care.